Hello, everyone, and welcome. We are going to do an all signs mashup. So I'm going to go from Aries all the way to Pisces, okay? What you need to know right now, in this moment, okay? Who you need to be made aware of, what they're doing, and what you got going on, okay? Every sign will get their designated angel number, okay, and a ancestral and spirit guided message. All right. All right. All signs. Here we go. But first and foremost, again, welcome y'all. And thank you. All right, my new subscribes and followers, okay? Thank you for being here. This is my only page, this and my channel on the tube, okay? Same handle at Miss Kitty Guides You Daily, and my channel name on the tube is Miss Kitty's Tarot 999. The only way to book a reading with me is through my website, which you can find in the description box below and or my bio, depending upon where you are viewing this. Okay, so Aries, we're starting at 109, okay? Pretty much right now, what you need to be made aware of is that there is a male energy. I'm going to say man, okay? Also, take what resonates, all right? And what doesn't, leave it for the next, okay? This could be Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and or Node, or you could be cross-watching and dealing with an Aries, all right? So, Aries, there's a man who is watching you, okay? You are under heavy surveillance. It's giving heavy dirt digging, okay? But this is someone who mocks you, okay? There is this weird energy of this person. They're just jealous. You're really making healthier choices in your life right now, okay? Especially when it comes to self-love, your self-care, you know, just being happier, okay? And loving the life that you live. Okay, you also need to cleanse. Okay, Aries, you need to clear your space and remove some negativity from your space. Okay. Also, how you'll know who this person is because this person uses people to basically overcome pain. Okay, from past relationships, so they just hop from one person to another. This person is a user, okay? Very much so in love with the idea of being in love, okay? Very self-consumed as well. Very me type of attitude, okay? This person turns everything around to be about them, okay? And all they do is pretend to listen to then only talk about themselves, all right? They're easily distracted, especially by internal and or external issues. This is the type of person to where, you know, it's very much so jumping from relationship to relationship. But however, you know, they're always constantly keeping somebody in their back pocket. It's about the backup plan, right? So, and moving on to the next best thing. Very much so the grass is greener on the other side type of motherfucker, okay? But you are coming out as Empress energy, High Priestess, okay? You could also be ascending as well, especially when it comes to your intuition and your gifts, okay? But things are being balanced and restored, okay? But you definitely need to cleanse your energy, okay? The God, the big man upstairs, is definitely here. You are definitely heavily protected, especially from this person who is just nosy. This is the type of person behind your back too. They mock you because like there's this jealousy towards you, like, oh, they're just so happy. It's weird. And they watch you. And I'm pretty sure there's fake pages, okay? But you're making new memories, okay? This is all about you removing negative energies, people, places, and or things, okay? But again, you definitely need to cleanse Your spirit guides definitely want you to know that everything that you want is waiting for you on the other side of consistency. Your angel number is 4444. This is the blessing in disguise. Okay, but it's also about obstacles, hardships, strength, building character, experience. There might be some difficulties ahead, but you will push through. You got this. If you have been struggling or feeling lost, the winds of change will blow in favor. In your favor, if you've been suffering or feeling lost. Some things may fall apart, but you're building the framework for something much better. So hang on, okay? Hang in there. But again, consistency, okay? There is light at the end of the tunnel, okay? You're also going to be coming into your era of, receive, okay? Reciprocity, so to speak, okay? Libra, Taurus, Pisces, and Sagittarius could be of significance, okay, Aries? All right, 614, 314, let me get this out to you, the number 2332 for Aries. All right, 214 could be significant as well. All right, the numbers 48, 46, 97, 79, 64, or 84 could be of significance. Now we'll move on to Taurus. Okay, 647 is what I just saw. All right, let's see. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, or wherever heavily aspected. Cross watchers you could be dealing with. Okay. So what's significant for you is that you've got somebody in your energy that basically does the, I did it first, knowing that they got inspiration from you. You could live in a wooded area, okay? You or this person. Something about a wooded area is significant, and then debt as well. All right. But if you are experiencing that, just know that, okay, there are new opportunities here, especially when it comes to financial, okay? And I feel like you know that it is coming, okay? It's just requiring you to be patient at this time. Aquarius and Pisces, okay, are very significant. You can have them somewhere heavily aspected in your chart, but this is all in regards to work. This is what you do for business. This is your job, okay? This person in your energy, you could know them from work, okay? But they could have very much been the type too in the, at the job, oh, I did it, don't slip up and tell them something, because then they take your ideas, okay? And they're basically an intellectual thief, okay? This is someone that lacks confidence, okay? Very much so someone who is in their ego, okay? But they're obsessed, okay? They're obsessed. You may have had a one-night stand with this person, okay? Where partying was involved, okay? Having fun, single, you were living in the moment, and, kind of came back to bite you in the ass, did it? Okay. But yeah, this person, they may also be present where they constantly want to hang out, okay? They could make excuses when it comes to seeing other people other than the person that they're dealing with. Lots of canceled plans, okay? Or they could have done you like this, okay? You could have maybe possibly dated this person that you worked with, okay? But this was a short-lived romance, okay? There might have been some intense emotions, but again, it's obsessive. It's an obsessive type of love, okay? You got carried away, okay, by, quite honestly, unreasonable emotions, okay? Passion. The number is 9339. Okay, the number 6 could be of significance. Spirit really wants you to know that patience is needed at this time. Stop trying to rush everything. They've got everything under control. Okay? Yeah. There is a new opportunity too. Okay? Leo could also be a significance as well. Okay, you could have that also heavily aspected in your chart. Okay? This could have happened during Aquarius and or Pisces season. Okay? This person, you or them, could be a Pisces, Aquarius cusper or vice versa. Okay? Yeah. The angel number that you got was 0330. Okay, this is the lucky card. I would say social skills. Okay, you might have very good, something about social skills. You may be very, you might have great social skills. Okay, extroverted. All right, but this is also about love, peace, hope, and optimism, transferring responsibility to others, progress, creativity. It says pursue your goals and get what you want. I'm telling you. There could be a change too in work and or business, or something that takes off come Aquarius and or Pisces season. So this could be later energy. Okay, what is that? In what, a year's time? What is that? Pisces is what, end of March, right? So anywhere between January, end of January to end of March, within that time frame. Okay. But this divine partner could lead to what this is. Okay. And it could very well be a new area of study for you, for some. Okay. But this may open you up too, especially when it comes to your inner knowing and you as an intuitive as well. Okay. But anyway, so 0330, what it reads is pursue your goals and get what you want. It will provide wonderful benefits for you and the people you hold dear. Your accountability could be something, but your ability to communicate is improving at this time, which will make it easier for you to interact with a broad spectrum of individuals. Okay. Whatever this endeavor is too, this may be something that you do with your partner. Okay. I don't think this is the person, you're not going to meet this person on the job. Okay. But this person in your energy. Okay. This intellectual thief. Okay. You may still work with him now. Okay. But be happily single. Okay. Yeah. And you may have found too that this person that you were working with, they were just stringing you along. Yeah. Definitely giving this person is the loudest one in the room. Yeah. The loudest one in the room. Some of you, you could have lost your debit and or credit card too in a wooded area. That's for someone. If you're wondering where you lost it in the woods. Okay. But patience is key. Let it happen. Let it happen. It's all going to fall together. Okay, Taurus? Let's see, 1437. Gemini. Happy birthday, Gemini. What is going on? Now, yours is kind of layered, okay, because you've got a couple things going on here. Okay. There's fraud involved, okay? There may be something that you are resistant, okay, to and working on and or repairing, especially when it comes to this person who is very snake-like, okay? This is the type of person that is in, you know, competition with you. You know, you feel that there could be the other woman that's involved, okay? But yours is layered because you guys got multiple cards as well. And I'm just like, oh my gosh. But yeah, gems. Definitely spell work, okay? This is going to expose this person, all right? Okay, because this person creates illusions, okay? This is a warning, caution, danger, danger, okay? But there is law and order, especially when it comes to this spell work, okay, that's being done, all right? This could be an ex that you've been bumping into frequently, okay? This could be whether it's work or family obligations. So this could be somebody that you have a child with, okay? But this person, this could be the snake, or it's the person who's tied to, it's the other woman, right? Or the other man, so to speak, okay? This is someone who didn't want to repair, not a damn thing with you. Extraterrestrial, okay? If this, Gemini, if this is for you, then, yeah, okay. There could have been a dream of some sort, right? Where there was some kind of crash or something. It's giving dreamy type of, and you may have had, you know, an extraterrestrial come to you, or you very well could be extraterrestrial, okay? If that's for you, you know what the hell that is, okay? Yeah. This person may have tried to steal money from you as well, Gemini. Okay. This is someone who went to the ATM, is what it's giving, and took out money. Okay. You or this other person. Okay, but this person was running the entire time, especially when it came to working on anything or repairing what you guys had. But this was very much so heavily, okay, heavily influenced by the other person, all right? But if this is, excuse me, the other parent, all right, they just start fights all the time, okay? They argue, okay? They definitely create a mountain out of a molehill, okay? They try to break down your self-esteem, okay? And almost gives the sense of like you having to walk on eggshells. The number is 71, 17, 54, okay, or 45. The number 9 could be of significance, okay? This is someone that your spirit guides are really urging you to break the chains, okay? You got to break the cycle, okay? Because your spirit guides can only do so much, okay? But they are here to help you because they know it's hard at the end of the day, right? If you're wondering about, you know, a relationship as it pertains to reciprocity, you could be on the twin flame journey. This person definitely was not that, okay? But it will become very clear of who this person is, okay? This person is going to be honest with you, all right? None of this behind your back. They're going to, you know, deal with issues head on, okay? Cancer, Taurus is here, Gemini, okay? Libra, Gemini, and or Aquarius as well. But this is someone who's being exposed, okay? This person is literally creating illusions, okay? It could be illusions, whether it is like forms of chaos magic as well. Just be aware, because if you are finding yourself that, you know, in your head a whole lot, where things seem to be a bit cloudy, okay? That's what that is, okay? Your angel number was 2121. This is the energy levels card. All right, so, but this is also about prosperity, harmony, journey, waiting, discipline, exaggeration, the opposite sex. It reads, that day you're waiting for will come. Maintain discipline. You're getting closer to your end goal. There's no need to overextend yourself, especially when it comes to this person. Okay, walking on eggshells for who? Got me fucked up. Okay, but guard your energy to remain focused. It will pay off. It's a climb, not an elevator ride. You need to trust in you. Okay. This other person too, this third party may have tried to physically fight you as well. Okay. But yeah. They ain't working on shit. And if it's a case too where they did take money from you, they ain't working on nothing. You ain't getting that money back. So either do what you need to do legally, or chalk it up as a loss and go on about your business, baby. Okay? But it's all a ruse, is what I just heard. Okay? It's not. But, you know, the court, legal system may be getting involved. Okay? If not spiritually, then physically in the legal sense of things, right? Let's see. Any other numbers? Okay. 2662. Okay. 261. Yeah, but there's something extraterrestrial. Gemini. Okay. Moving on. Okay. 2221. Cancer. Oh, Lord. So what you need to know right now, Cancer, is that you are definitely healing. Okay. You are healing. You're cutting ties and moving on. Especially when it comes to immature people who are very much so in their ego. Okay, this person, okay, heavy liar, okay. This person is not by themselves, however. They have a partner in crime, so to speak, okay. But they may have lied to you about this person, okay. Very much so giving an emotional manipulator, okay. This is someone who wanted to bind you, okay. You definitely give independent. You're fearless, okay? You're strong. You may be a little bit quiet. You may have that, you know, Cancer attribute, you know, and, you know, kind of go into your shell a little bit, going into hermit mode, things like that. But you definitely cut ties from this person, okay? You received what you needed at that time, okay? Lots of introspection and self-reflection coming when it came to this person. All right. You have healed from this. You're definitely on the healing journey. And due to you and moving on from this type of person as well, this is changing things for you financially. I just saw 2424 on the timer. Okay, so that could be of significance as well. Okay, you're finding that, you know, the power that you're looking for is something that you've had the entire time. It's within you. It's in your soul. It's in your mind. It's in your hands. Okay, and you're seeing that you using it, and you're seeing what comes of it. Okay. especially when it comes to money, okay? And your abundance in that aspect. Aquarius could be significant, okay? Scorpio, moon in Scorpio specifically, okay? And Virgo, Taurus, and or Capricorn could be significant, but this person just wanted to basically bind themselves, okay? Energetically, for sure. That's what they wanted. You're looking way too independent out here, Cancer. They just can't move on. They're stuck in the past, okay? They remain stagnant. They've refused to change. They use past situations, even people, as an excuse not to change or be open. There is no progression in this person whatsoever, okay? But however, also too, though, they don't feel bad. They don't give a shit about people at all, okay? Especially if they're going through their own personal emotional issues. They're very dismissive of other persons, okay? Especially their pain as well. They have no empathy whatsoever. This person is just, a narcissist, quite honestly. 98, 89, 31, 13 could be significance, okay? 17, 171. All right. Your angel number that you got is 777. This is a good luck card. I'm telling you. Okay, this is contentment, prosperity, abundance, spiritual awakening, divine intervention. This message is most likely to reach you during intense uncertainty. You'll come out winning from everything that may come your way. It's also a sign that you have much life experience and wisdom to share, yet you'll need enthusiasm and effort to get this message to others. Okay. You hold the power. You may heal with water as well, Cancer. I mean, well, you're a water sign, so take me to the water, right? Yes. You may live also in the inner city. Something about the inner city as well. Heavy traffic. Something about traffic. Okay. But they definitely think that you're going to reach out to them. Nope. They may project a lot too to try to get you to reach out. Virgo, 2752. All right, Leo. I might make this a two-parter. We'll see what happens. Okay. All right, Leo. So this is someone that you are done with, okay? This was a lesson learned. This person may have threatened out of a hot moment, okay, to off themselves, okay? This someone is very, very greedy, okay? Yeah, you're still upset with this person. You're kind of like, fuck you. Okay. Yeah, you're not fooling with this person at all. Yeah, they were emotional manipulator. This is the type of person too that, in order to gain control, okay, this could have been some kind of insurance scheme as well, where, you know, wow, that's crazy. So for some of you too, where it's like, they try to like, that's crazy, you know, like fake their end. Aries could be significant. Leo, Sagittarius, okay, Aquarius, all right. You saved yourself from this person, literally, okay. You stood your ground, all right. You're just like, I don't ever want to deal with this person again, but there's still heartache there, whether you're willing to realize that or not, but your spirit guides want you to know that it's okay if it still hurts. You need to cry and release it. Flat out. Okay? Don't let it sit inside. You let it sit inside, it's going to fester. You need to release it so that you can store that space with healed energy. Okay? So heal yourself from this person. All right? Very quick-tempered type of individual. Did I say Aries? Aries specifically could be significant. All right? But you're healing. Okay? You're in the recovery process of this. Okay? Depending upon, you know, where you fall, okay, he, she, they, them, whatever the case is, okay, yeah, you need to feel what you're feeling and you need to release it. This person may have treated you, you know, like a child, you know, spoke down to you, okay, where they came off like, yeah, this person is a gritty little bastard. But yeah, nags a whole lot, but however, this person very much so worked in their, you know, lower regions, very low vibrational. Okay. Yeah. You need to deal with this though, and what you're feeling. Okay. Please process these emotions. All right. You know who this person is because what they dealing with this person, they wanted to know how many past people that you may have been with, especially when it comes to, you know, getting down with in the bed, schmexually. Okay, they want to know who you've been with, but then they want to compare. Okay, this person compared lovers. Okay, very competitive when it comes to, you know, those type of acts. Okay. If this person did try to do some insurance type of scheme, okay, I don't know. They may have literally tried to, you know, off themselves. This person is deranged, like super deranged. Like, they're crazy. But you're in your healing stage, but you just, Spirit really wants you to release it. Release the hurt and the pain that's associated with this person. The angel number that you got is 1551. This is the whole division card. Okay. This is manifestation, abundance, money, dreams, vision, and prosperity. It says, focus on the good and maintain your concentration on the outcomes you desire. It's time to put your faith and time into your ideas and pursue your goals with all your might. You have such a beautiful, courageous, and brave spirit. Okay. But yeah, this is going to take some time, okay, for you to heal from this person. Okay. Golly. It gives like emotional and just like mentally, you know, abusive. Okay. All right, 3329. Oh, backtrack. Okay, Leo, the number is 80. The number 8, 92, or 29 could be a significance. Okay, there, said it. All right, 3347. Virgo. Yes. Somebody may have tried to expose you to some types of disease or sickness or an infection. Okay. This could be another Virgo, Aquarius. Okay. This is someone who presents themselves as like a Nine of Pentacles type of energy, but they're not. Moon in Aquarius could also be significant. Okay. All right. This could have been one of, if you, this is true Virgo, right? So this could have been like a fixer-upper type of individual that you were dealing with. Okay. In regards to, you know, illnesses and, you know, feeling sick and things like that, you know, this person is trying to stay hidden. They're trying to cause a, they're wishing this upon you, basically, when it comes to sickness, right? They're trying to find some sort of access point, but I feel like you've been, you know, you're feeling the change. You're feeling, the energy in what's taking place, right? There may have been some kind of settlement involved as well. I'm like, hold on a second. This person may have tried to silence you, but they're really trying to like hide. They think they're a chameleon. Okay. Green or hazel eyes could be of significance. All right. Yeah, pay attention. Okay, especially when it comes to your appetite and you losing it. Okay. Also, too, in relations to dating, okay, you could be meeting someone new, Virgo. Okay, you're being urged to get back out there. Okay. You may be meeting someone very soon who is going to return. Okay, it's giving and receiving, reciprocity, unconditional love, affection will be returned. Okay. You'll know who this person is who's sending you this type of energy too. They hardly put in any effort. Okay. Especially when it came to, you could have lived with this person. When it came to, you know, helping around the house, family obligations, okay? They built up resentment when it came to, you know, yeah, very lazy. This person didn't want to do shit, but you may have seen them as like a fixer-upper in pure Virgo fashion. I can help them. You couldn't help this one. Okay, the number 74, 47, okay, 91, 19 could be of significance, 97 or 79. Okay, what your guides want you to know is don't ever let anyone silence your voice or dim your light. Okay, if it doesn't bring you peace or purpose, then don't give it your attention, time, or energy. All right, move past it. Move past it. All right. If you are dating, okay, compromise. But don't overgive, okay? Make sure that you're not overgiving, all right? But go ahead and agree, and that may be what it is too. Go ahead and agree to this date, okay? Set the date and go do it, all right? The angel number that you got was 1011. This is the take action called, okay? This is about hope, new beginning, fresh start, lifestyle, purpose, spiritual awakening. It says this is a call to action to move forward. The sooner you get going, the sooner you will accomplish what you set out to do. Those with patience will eventually reap the rewards of their perseverance, okay? Yeah. And this person too, like they really want to, you know, right. They want to throw you off. I feel like right now you're in a place to where you are, you know what I'm saying? You're someone, you bounce back quick, okay? They're really trying to throw you off, I would say throw you off your game, okay? Especially when it comes to your stability, okay? And you being out here in Nine of Pentacles energy, being sexy, single, and successful. And also too, set the date. How do you expect to meet anybody new if, you know, you don't get out there, okay? Did I say that? Virgo, Aquarius, okay? Yep, Moon in Aquarius. Those could be significant. But yeah, they're trying to hide. Like they're not the ones sending you this nasty energy, trying to mess with your health. Go kick rocks, merch, barefoot. All right, 4005. Libra. Oh, you dealing with a petty. Okay. Water sign could be significance. Okay. Serial. I'm gonna say serial Miller. Put a K there. Okay. This is somebody or something that they do right. Repeated serial. Okay, this may come as a shock to you. Okay, this is somebody who definitely broke your heart. Okay. Possibly a serial cheater. Okay. This is somebody who is struggle bus, baby. Okay. But you have peace and harmony in your life. Okay. This is somebody who may be hiding behind social media. Okay. This person actually may want to like literally off you. And they've had meetings with someone. You know who this person is because they ignored you. Especially, they would give you the silent treatment if they felt slighted by you. Okay. So this is somebody that you may once, yeah, this is heartbreak. You were with this person. Okay. Libra could be of significance. This could be another Libra, water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, and or Pisces. Okay. If you were having problems financially, okay, don't worry. Things are going to be restored. This may come as shocking news. Okay. But also this person was someone that very like in your face, like they could serial cheater. Okay. They flirt with people in front of your face, even like touchy-feely, you know, they pretend to be single. Okay. They lead other people on. They're very much so an attention seeker. Okay. Ground. You need to ground. Okay. You're being urged to let go of the need to know all the details. Okay, especially when it comes to how everything will work out. Just know that they will. Okay, Libra. All right. There may be a location change as well. Okay. You need to free yourself because you're like in some sort of like mental prison, especially in regards to this. You or, I don't know, you or this other person, but it's definitely giving in the clouds, especially when it comes to this past person. Okay. You're confining yourself. You may want to date, but you need to free yourself. Okay. There might be literally a location change as well. And that's how you're seeing that in order for you to, you know, regain your stability and security and things of that nature, okay, that you're like, the signs are pointing for you to go ahead and move, okay? Yeah, you feel confined, especially when it comes to dating, okay? Everything will work out. All right. Alignment is coming. That is your angel number card, 222. All right. Connections, friendships. All right, romantic relationships, family ties, balance, life choices, compromise, commitment, trust. How do you move forward towards your life's true calling? Do what makes you happy. Your enthusiasm is what keeps you going. Follow your interests, and if it's piqued by something, following these routes will help you discover your life's purpose. Libra, if this isn't you, this is someone who's dealing or was dealing with a Libra. Okay. They may have met with people online too, like hooking up with people online. Seer or cheater. So Libra, and/or water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and/or Pisces. Okay. Scorpio. Ooh, projections. Love that. Not really. Siblings could be significant as well. Okay. It's giving regret. Something could have happened online. Okay. But, or something was done online. Okay, but there's definitely giving revelations in regards to a narcissist. Okay, but you're feeling elevated. Okay, you could be building new friendships as well at this time. Okay, but this person in your energy, it's giving, yeah, somebody is regretful for something that was done. It could have been a post specifically on Facebook. Okay, yeah, regretful of what they did. But this is someone who is very self-absorbed, one-sided, depending upon whether this is a homie, lover, and or friend. Okay, this is someone who could have had strong religious views. Okay, they try to control the relationship. Okay, I'm trying to get someone to convert. Okay, to try to, you know, fix or change the other. But it's very much so giving like cult-like mentality. But penny pinching. Okay, this person is very stingy. Okay, they don't give up their money willingly. This is how you know who this person is. They prefer to, you know, either, you know, let's go, you know, when somebody uses the term like let's go Dutch, they want to split everything down the middle. Okay, but they want to do that, but then spend your money. So like, yeah, let's split the bill instead of saying, hey, you pay for yours, I pay for mine. You know, oh yeah, can we get the ticket too, please? You know what I'm saying? They're like, oh no, let's just split it down the middle. And, you know, you may get a few things, but, you know, they kind of, you know, they take advantage of that. The number is 96, 69, 76, 67 could be significant as well. But there's healing here. Okay. Sagittarius could be significant as well. Sagittarius, Pisces. Okay. Either, you know, really Knight of Wands, King of Cups, Knight of Pentacles here. Okay. Well, yeah, it could be Sagittarius, Leo, Cancer, Pisces, and or Scorpio, and then Knight of Pentacles, you know, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Okay, but siblings are here. You may have a sibling at this time who is really trying to come through for you. Okay. Or be there, especially, you know, and I don't know. You may have, if this is a sibling, okay, that is trying to be there for you right now, okay, you may have helped raise them. So you could be like the older brother and or sister, okay, and you literally help raise this person, okay. On the flip side too, this could be someone who is the one who, the stingy, very much so religious, you know, not really spiritual, but, you know, kind of giving, you know, excuse the expression, I'm going to say, you know, Bible thumper. You know what I mean? Very much like, ooh, you know, that's witchcraft. Ah. Okay, they could be younger than you. They could be a younger fire sign. Or have that somewhere aspected in their chart. Okay? But you definitely need to clean your space. Okay? Your crown chakra needs some attention. Okay? I don't know. And then there's like this false sense of love too. Okay? Sag at 50/21. I might have to do a part 2. I'll do a part 2 and finish with Capricorn through Pisces, because I wasn't trying to make this too long. But yeah. Sag, you could be younger as well, or you appear to be young. Gets very fit. All right. Very much so a person who's in their routine. Okay. Hardworking. All right. Yes. And you're emotionally mature as well. The angel number you got is 1717. I was getting ready to go blank. Okay, but this is also independent, soul mission, alone time, learning, healing, aspirations. Did I say that already? Healing? Healing is happening. Okay? You're definitely feeling the elevation. But it says, take a few deep breaths and focus inward. You need time to think things over and consider your options at this time. You must rely solely on yourself. You might not believe it, but you're heading in the right direction. What appears to be a lull in activity is just a natural part of the process. Okay? Yeah. All right, I'm going to come back for part 2, 5150. That's funny. 5150. Okay, I'll be back for part 2.